Hello, welcome. Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my subscriber lesson. It's Wednesday night here in the UK, and our local time is 8:56 p.m. So it's grammar and phonetics practice. Okay, dear viewers, welcome once again to my English grammar and phonetics practice. Um, Hopefully, my subscribers are going to join, but if not, I have to just continue. That's the rule here. Even though the learners are not here, but a teacher must continue the lesson. Okay, so dear viewers, once again, we're going to practice today possibly present perfect or continuous. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, we practiced yesterday present simple or indefinite. Okay, so let's move on. And so I've started a little bit early so that my subscribers are aware of it and they know that I'm on my live stream. Because when I'm on my live stream, they get the notifications automatically. And one of my students has sent me a message that she'd be busy with her parents, so that's fine. There are two other learners as well. Let me see whether they come here or not. All right. So two Monicas and China. All right. So, dear viewers, welcome once again. We're going to start discussion about present continuous tense. So, what is present continuous tense? As you can see from the name, the word continuous means when we are doing something, without non-stop. Something is going on and it is not finished yet. So that is the fact of the word meaning continuous or continuity. And according to the Cambridge Cambridge in a dictionary. Let me find is what does continuous means.
Continuous.
Okay, let us find from the Oxford Dictionary what does continuous mean before we go to elaborate discussions. Continuous. See, it's an adjective.
Continuous.
Continuous, without pause or interruption, which means without stopping. Okay, let me find it.
Continuous. Continuous.
So it's a continuous pain. For example, my computer makes a continuous low buzzing noise. A continuous white line in the middle of the road means no overtaking. More examples: it ran in a continuous loop, repeating the same songs over and over. Satellite technology offers the opportunity as never before for continuous television coverage of major international events. After a couple of days of continuous use, the costumes began to pong. That's a hard word. What does pong mean? Began to pong. The lightning makes a continuous whining sound. If you hear gong, leave the building. Or possibly it means the siren or the alarm. What does pong
Pong.
is? Unpleasant smell. Oh, what a pong. Hmm. If in the UK we said need, I remember stink. Alright guys, so present continuous is the tense when something happens, stopping or without interruption. Okay. Alright, and now look at these examples. I'm working, you are playing, he's talking, she's leaving, it is eating, we are staying, they are sleeping. And let me see if there are more examples. We use the present continuous to talk about activities at the moment of speaking. Okay, so I'm just leaving for work and suddenly the door rings, for example. You see, when we learn grammar, we can always connect with one grammatical structure or to another one. Like, I'm just leaving for my work, but suddenly the doorbell rings. So it means that when I'm trying to go out and getting ready for my work, someone knocks at the door and rings the doorbell. So this is an example. Another one is it is better to be quiet when people are sleeping around me. You see, it's a compound sentence. So in English language or grammar, making compound sentences or complex sentences are very amazing way to describe your thoughts, because we can connect at least two ideas in the same sentence. And it's better to know how we can create or form compound and complex sentences. We'll come back there later, guys, okay? So let's focus on present continuous. Sometimes with the present continuous, we always try to indicate the future plans or arrangements. That is the amazing part. Like, Mary is going to start a new school next term. What are you doing next week? I'm visiting Paris in January. Or you can say, we are planning to go to see the Statue of Liberty in New York. They're coming to visit us this weekend. So you can see these words are all future plans or arrangements where time is affected. Time must be mentioned. So we use present continuous meaning future. Okay. So these are some of the examples. Let me write it, guys. I think that will be better. Hey, Monica, welcome. Monica, please join if you're free. Greetings. All right, Monica is joining in the next couple of seconds.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, Monica. How are you doing today?
I'm great. A little bit busy today, but it is a nice day.
It's a nice day and beautiful day. The day is yours. Grab it and move forward.
Yeah.
I forgot to
But
ask you, where do you work again?
graphic designer, teacher. But I'm not just a graphic designer, actually.
What else?
uh, kinda administrator.
Oh, I see. You are a graphic designer, also an administrator.
Yeah.
Do you have the right to tell the people up, hey, where do you like today?
Yeah, but I don't do that.
I bet you,
I'm not.
you don't do
I'm
that.
not. I'm not that tough.
Yeah, you're not that hard nut to crack.
Yeah, yeah.
You're a smart cookie, so you don't have to be a difficult cookie with other people. Hey, why are you 5 minutes late? Look at the watch. Look at the watch, yeah?
Oh my gosh. No, I'm very flexible, actually.
That's great. So when you join here, so it is okay for you to join this lesson because you said you are at your work.
Yeah, I'm still at work, but it's okay. I maybe uh, at this hour I would not like being very busy. Maybe couples calls, but I would mute the mic when I got it. Okay.
Okay, that's cool. That's lovely.
Thank you, teacher.
So, well,
How was your how was your day so far, teacher?
my day was quite busy. Wednesday is always busy for me. You know,
Oh, so
Wednesday
busy.
and Friday and Monday,
Oh,
3 days.
yes, teacher. We got the same busy days. Not the Monday, but Wednesday and Friday. It's my crazy days.
Okay. So, do you know the other synonyms of the word busy?
Busy. Uh, busy. Oh my gosh. Synonyms. Not now. I can't think about it. Busy.
Anyway, what
No.
do you understand by the word busy?
Like uh,
Hmm.
working rush maybe. Like don't have like don't having free times maybe, or it's like a rush hour something like that.
Okay, that's also nearly two meanings. That's right. Sometimes, it's very difficult to explain and analyze simple words like busy.
Like occupied, right?
Yes, it could be occupied when you are, giving your 100% attention to something. You can say you're busy to a specific thing or giving attention to something. Okay, and also when you're tied up with anything, you can say I'm busy. When you're engaged with something, any activities, any work, any project, any research, okay, we can also say you're busy.
All right.
And there's some other synonyms which is really amazing.
Estoy
Like,
dando clase. Uh-huh. Sorry, teacher. I got a coworker here.
no worries. If you need to go, just feel free. Don't worry about that.
No, no worries. He already left. It's okay.
All right. So when you are involved in something, you can say you're busy. When you are absorbed in something, you can say you're busy. When you are engrossed, you're busy too.
Engross. Okay.
Immersed, entertained, etc. Okay,
Oh.
so welcome, Monica. I'm sure that you may have listened a little bit. We are not we actually. This I was the only person. I was just describing present continuous tense. Okay, the meaning of continuous in grammar is when something happens non-stop, without any pause, or something was still happening. Something is under progression. Okay, we call it
All right.
continuous. Like in my workplace, it was continuous pressure for 2 hours. I didn't have any time even to take a glass of water or have a cup of tea, for example. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So concept of present continuous is when an action is happening at the time when you are speaking, at present moment, and generally always we use ing with the verb. We call it continuous form. It could be present continuous, could be past continuous, could be future continuous, according to the concept of the time. As you might be aware, that the definition of stance is always related to the concept of the time. All right.
Okay.
Remember that when we use ing at the end of the verb, there are a few possible things. Number one, it could be a continuous form of verb, it could be a gerund, or it could be a participle. Okay.
With the ing.
With ing. Okay, I'll give you example so that it's clear for you.
Okay.
Okay, like going. Yeah. Okay. Another important matter is this, Monica. When ing is in a word and it is used inside a word, we do not pronounce g. It is going, not going. Going. Like I'm going home. A
Okay.
native will say I'm going home. Yeah. He'll not listen to g.
Yes, right.
Like what are you doing, mate? Are you going home? Still, English language is a bit stylish. Use the tone, upper tone, lower tone. But most of the cases, British English is always a bit upper tone most of the times. Hey, what are you doing now? Look up and down. Are you going home? Blimey, mate, you made me laugh, for example. Okay, Monica?
Got it.
So, when the verb with ing is after a helping verb, that time it is continuous. So, what are the helping verbs? So, auxiliary verb like am, is, are, verb be, yeah? If you remember verb be, I'm sure you know that
Mm-hmm.
verb be like am, is, are,
Yes,
was,
I remember it. Was,
were,
were,
etc., or will be, been,
mm-hmm. Being, yes.
okay? And that time it is continuous tense, okay? Like I'm going, like Monica is listening to me carefully. She's trying to laugh, but she's not laughing, for example, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Monica, don't take it seriously. Sometimes I give examples to make you laugh, to enjoy the lesson. Otherwise, it would be boring,
Oh my gosh. Okay,
okay?
teacher.
And
Mm-hmm.
when ing after the verb and the verb works like a noun and adjective, in that case, we call it gerund. I'll give you example, okay? Like swimming is a good exercise. All right, Monica.
Okay.
Can you see the sentence? Swimming. Swimming is a good exercise.
Yes, sir.
You can see here verb swim and ing. So it has become swimming, and it works like a noun or adjective in this case, and we call it gerund. Okay. Sometimes you need to know only the definition only for understanding. And when it is a participle, we call participle as well when verb with ing, when it connects few thoughts together. Okay.
When it came, sorry, teacher. What?
When it connects two or three thoughts together in a sentence, like by doing this job, you will gain expertise, for instance. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, by doing this job, here doing is a participle, not gerund, not even a direct continuous verb.
All right.
Okay, so continuous, as you know, I am doing, simple, you are doing, etc. These are continuous form in present. Now, if you want to make it past, Monica, how would you do that? Past continuous.
I was swimming.
Very good. Do you know how to swim?
I was. No, 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 actually.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yes, teacher. Unfortunately, I don't know how to swim. Even if I'm like living in a Caribbean country, having like both both ocean in my country, unfortunately, I don't know how to swim. That's really funny.
All right, okay, that's okay. So in past tense, as you know, past tense helping verb is was and were.
Yeah.
So we use was for after I and all third person singular number. We use were for all the plural number like you, they, were, children, teachers, colleagues, bosses, politicians, leaders, actors, actresses, etc. And if you want to make it future continuous, how you can make it, Monica?
Future. Uh, I will swim next week.
Future continuous. You have made simple.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Sorry. Yes, yes. You're right. Uh, I will be swimming next week in the oh my gosh, in the island.
Come on, don't make it up. Which island you're talking about?
Okay, San Blas Island. San Blas Island is an island here in Panama.
All right. Mm-hmm. By the other, Monica has sent me a message that she's busy today because her parents are here. Okay, so
Oh, all right.
she is not able to join tonight. And there is another doctor, Dr. Mash. Yeah, he has not joined yet.
Oh, and what about China? She's not in this class?
Oh, China as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mash is first. China, you and another Monica. China is always busy. I don't know the reason why. She joins on and off, and but she's not able to talk. Anyway, it looks like a special classes for you.
Thank you then.
So it's better when there's one person. Oh, someone has just donated. Was it you?
No, I haven't.
I don't
But
know.
I can see any donation.
Do you see anyone has donated or not?
No, I cannot see that.
Okay, because I can see that there are 38 cents. Anyway, every little help is a big help. You never know, by accumulating this 38 cents, I'll be a millionaire one day.
It is.
Okay, so as you say, present continuous, past continuous, and future continuous. You're right. I'll be swimming next week in the pond, or in the lake, or in a river, or in a swimming pool.
All right.
Okay, so will be and shall be. In modern grammar, previously we use after I and we, and you shall be, but in modern grammar concept, they use will be in everywhere. So it doesn't matter anymore. If you say I will be, you will be, she will be, etc.
But shall we? It's a correct form too, right?
Yeah, that is in conventional grammar. Now the grammar has changed. As you know, language is
Oh.
not static, it changes according to the time,
Mm-hmm.
and it develops, which is why it becomes easier. Okay.
All right.
By the way, I've got a question. Have you ever heard pidgin English?
Pigeon?
Pidgin English. I'm writing it. I think possibly pidgin spelling. Pidgin. Pidgin English, yeah. So pidgin English is the concept of international broken English where people can, express themselves easily. You don't have to bother about the tense or grammar. Let me give you example. Hey, I know understand your English. Okay, send facts. Answer me. Respond me. Did you see? There is no helping verb at all, but still people can understand what you're trying to say.
Oh, so it's like speaking in English like in the bad way?
It's broken English. We don't say bad way. It's broken English. Okay. And I've seen it quite few places. People use pidgin English, even in the UK. People who are not educated, who are not aware about the grammar rules, but they're not natives either, but they speak like this. Okay.
So we got that what type of, not just like in the English, maybe we got it in every single languages
Yeah,
where people are not like educated, as you say, teacher. Maybe it's the same thing with Spanish. If you're not educated, maybe you will speak it like very bad.
that's right. So we don't say bad once again, Monica. People will take it in a negative. Say it's broken English.
Okay,
Okay.
broken English. Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, like a broken language. All right.
broken
Okay.
language. Yeah, because good and bad is the comparison. Sometimes people think that, oh, it is an offensive word. He's saying bad to my English. You see,
Okay.
but
Okay.
even with this English, you
Got
can
it. Got it.
communicate. Like I remember that I used to work for a few days as a part of my intern in a company. I don't want to mention which country it is. And there was an accountant. He always used to speak this pidgin English, and he always said, "Hey, Ali, call me. You know, love me. I know." Anyway, this is just we give many instances, examples as we learn. Okay, so present continuous. Is that clear? When something is happening non-stop without pause, interruption, or sometimes we call it present progressive as well. Progressive. Something is on the stage, moving stage. So present progressive, past progressive, and future progressive tense, or continuous tense. First thing is that normal English, like I'm listening to Monica's all the jokes, and Monica is listening to me either, okay? And we're having fun. This is another present continuous, okay? But it has got special use when it is a future plan, okay, or future arrangement. We can use present continuous tense blindly. If I give you examples, it will make you clear. Like, oh, Monica is visiting New York next year. Okay, next is the future. Obviously, Monica has a plan to visit there. That is what it means. Okay, Monica will visit there. Or you can say, hey, we are doing the same homework next week. Are you coming to my party this weekend? Hey, what are you going to do on the Christmas time? You see, these are
All right.
future plan or arrangement, and remember that one thing is clear: you have to mention the specific date, like Christmas time, weekend, next year, next month, tomorrow.
All right.
Would you like to give some examples, please?
Um, so I can do that like with in a question too, teacher.
Anything, whatever you're comfortable with. We'll come to the question
Okay.
later, though. But let's do the simple sentence, and you can do the question. That's fine. That's better for me.
All
By saving time, you're doing the question.
all right. So maybe it's like, are you going to join me next uh, next week to the island?
Yes. Did you invite me?
Yes, teacher, of course. Come on, join me.
I'm joining you next week. No worries. I'll charter the flight from UK to the Panama, and boom.
Okay. You're welcome here, teacher.
That's great. Another example. Can you please make simple sentence first? Then you can make the. Maybe you can make interrogative. Maybe you can make negative as well. That will be easier for me.
So, um, okay. Maybe we will be eating together next weekend.
Okay, you're using future. Perfect. Can you use present continuous?
Present. Okay.
Similar thing. Just
Um,
use present continuous form of the verb.
um,
You've got a phone call.
okay.
If you need to attend, please.
Yes, teacher. I'm so sorry.
No,
My
it's no,
apologies.
no worries. You can mute and attend. Yeah. In the meantime, I can talk for a few minutes. Okay, dear viewers, as you can see that we're discussing present continuous. It is important for us to know the differences between the gerund, because verb with ing is also continuous form and participle. Once again, recapping, gerund is the form when the verb works like a noun or adjective. All right, and participle is when it connects few ideas or two ideas or one idea with another, preposition or another conjunctions. And we use as a continuous form with after the helping verb, like am, is a, be verb, okay, or maybe any other helping verb. Okay, so I've just given an example, like swimming is a good exercise. Here, swimming is a gerund, but I was swimming in the pond. Look here, swimming, there was is the helping main verb, and swimming is after that. Sorry, was is the helping verb, my apology, or auxiliary verb, and the swimming is the next verb, main verb, and it is here as a continuous form. By swimming a lot, you can gain much energy. You can build up your muscles. Yet by swimming is a participle. So depending on the context, one word may be gerund, or one word may be participle, or one word may be continuous form. So we need to understand, that's what I'm explaining. And I've got amazing speaker Monica from Panama. She's coming soon. Look, this is a future tense. She's coming soon. As so, second rule of the future present continuous is that We use present continuous about the meaning of future plan, arrangements, schedules. Like the plane is arriving 9 p.m. tomorrow night. Oh, blimey, are you planning to visit the London Zoo next weekend? You say next weekend is the future plan, okay? But we are saying, are you planning? You could also say you will plan. Or you can say, we are wishing to go to the New Year's party in London to see the Big Bang on the 31st night, for example, okay? So these are some of the uses of present continuous. Now, if you want to make question or interrogative sentence, it's very easy. Bring the helping verb before the subject, like um, you are listening to the radio. So in order to make it interrogative, just bring the helping verb at the beginning, which is are in this case. So are you listening to the radio? And make sure you use the interrogation mark. Remember, using punctuation is very important part of English learning as well as in grammar and complete and sensible meaning of its sentences. Okay. Next one, another example is, oh, sorry. When is she going home? For example, she's going home. She's going home. If you want to make a simple interrogative, is she going home? And if you all like to use the WAs like when, what, why, which, how, just use them before this. Like when is she going home? Okay. All right. The next example is I'm doing. Hey,
I'm back, teacher. Sorry.
no worries. Welcome back. Welcome back to the pavilion.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so you have understood the simple sentences and future examples. So can you please give me one more future meaning of present continuous tense?
In the future, you asked me about the present. So in the future, like we will be celebrating next week in the Christmas Eve.
Okay, that is in future tense, but we can use present continuous also in the meaning of future. Like
So
we are
in
celebrating Christmas on the 25th. You can say that as well.
oh, okay, okay. So in the present, we will like I'm joining or I'm learning in your class right now.
That is simple present continuous, but I'm saying present continuous in the meaning of future. The first sentence, whatever you have said, just replace with we are celebrating rather than will be celebrating. Will be celebrating is also correct, but if you use we are celebrating Christmas on the 25th is also correct.
Okay.
Is it clear yet or not?
Not that clear, but I'm catching it.
Okay, I'm explaining one more time. So sometimes when in the future meaning we use present continuous, but we have to remember the future meaning should be a plan or arrangement or schedules. Okay, let me give some illustrations. Number one, The plane is arriving tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Okay, you can also
Okay.
say the plane will be arriving tomorrow at 9 p.m. That's also fine. There is nothing wrong. But we can use present continuous. Okay. The next example is like you're going to celebrate Christmas on the 25th of December. Can you hear me, Monica? Uh-oh. We lost you, Monica. What happened? Come back if you're free. Okay, so let's move on because I don't think she would be back soon. Possibly she might be busy somewhere. And Scottish people say busy rather than busy. I'm busy this evening. What are you doing tonight? Okay, so when is she going home? What am I doing here? Now, if you want to use a negative sentence, a negative meaning, simply we have to use is, am, are. So we use am after I. That is an important rule. I am not going to do that. I'm not going to listen to these rubbish movies, for example, okay? So sometimes people say that rubbish is an American word.
Rubbish.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. In the UK, we say trash or garbage. I forgot to put the rubbish out this morning. Put the empty box in the rubbish bin. Take the old furniture to the rubbish dump. Okay, and also you can use like rubbish that is in trash as a noun. We can also use as a noun, but mainly in the UK. Something that you think is very low quality or not true. Like the film was rubbish. That is what I said. Rubbish. Rubbish. Remember, not rubbish.
Rubbish.
Rubbish. Rubbish. Okay, rubbish has got another meaning. A verb. When you criticize someone, you can use rubbish. Like, what rubbish are you talking about? Why does everyone rubbish my ideas? Rubbish is also adjective. Okay. I'm rubbish at arithmetic. You're a rubbish dancer. You're a rubbish singer. You're a rubbish painter. So rubbish has got another meaning. Worthless and unwanted things or ideas are garbage. All that was left to the property was a pile of rubbish 9 feet high. Okay. So after you in present form, we use you were not or you weren't. Like you aren't listening to the radio or you are not listening to the radio. They are not coming to my party tonight or they aren't coming to my party anymore. She's not going home until Monday. Or you can say she isn't going home until Monday. We have to be careful about the stative verbs in present continuous form. Very often I've seen that people use wrongly these forms of verbs, stative verbs. Do you know what are static verbs, guys? I'm writing static verbs are those that explain your human state. Okay, so what are the human states, guys? Number one, believe, like, dislike, like, know, love, hate, prefer, realize, recognize, remember, suppose, think, understand, want, wish. Okay, generally we do not use ing form or the continuous form with the stative verbs. So Monica is back. Welcome, Monica.
Sorry, my internet it's having like some issues.
No worries, Monica. Okay. Did you have a chance to listen whatever I said in the last 2 minutes?
No, I just restart the modem, so I didn't catch anything.
All right. So I was saying, so it is easy to make negative sentence in the present continuous form. And for the negatives, as you know, we use I am not. You are not. And all the third person singular number, she is like she, he is not. Okay. So make one sentence of each of the example.
With I am not. Okay.
I'm not, you are not, she is not.
In the present continue.
Present continuous tense.
Okay, so I'm not having lunch right now.
What are you having then?
I'm having a class.
Okay, I'm having a class is bit ambiguous meaning.
I'm having an English class right now.
You're having an English class. I'm attending an English class. Which one seems to be more understandable?
Okay, got it. I'm attending an English class.
Very good. How about you are not?
You're not going with me to the park or
Oh,
to shopping.
so you're not inviting me to go with you, unfortunately. Bad luck. I know you're not. You're going to invite Jose. I should warn Jose. Jose, don't listen to her anymore. Okay. All right.
I thought he was in your class, teacher.
Not.
But I haven't.
I think next one. Let me see. There is another one just after this. On Wednesday,
Oh,
I've got 2 lessons, one after another. Let me find out. Hang on a moment, please. Oh, my internet is not working well.
neither mine, teacher.
Yeah.
Something is happening. Something is happening with the net today.
No, there is Ariane, you, and Indominus. Where is Jose then?
I don't know. I just saw him like in one of your classes.
Yeah, that's why you joined, because Jose is here. So, anyway, let's move on. We don't have much time, honestly. So, Monica, I was saying, so you have given 2 examples how it is not. She's not or he's not.
So maybe uh, she's not able to speak with you right now because she's busy.
Yeah. So you must ask her to make a free time for me so that she can talk to me.
I would do that, teacher.
Great.
No worries.
All right, now this is very easy way to making negative, but if you would like to make it interrogative, the best way to do is bring the helping verb in front of the subject. That's very easy. Like if I give you an example, I'm sure you know already. Like I'm doing the job, so make it interrogative. Just bring am at the. Oops, sorry. Don't fall down. The mouse has fallen down.
Not.
So if you bring am at the, before I, it becomes an interview. Like, but you have to use
Yeah.
the interrogation mark. Am I doing the job?
Am I doing the job? Yeah.
Okay. Are you doing your work now, Monica? Similar
Am
question.
I doing my Am I doing my work now?
Are you doing your work? Tell me. I need to inform your boss.
Am I doing my work, Teacher Rahat?
That's great. I bet you are doing your job. I bet this this expression is mostly used by the Americans. British people don't use it. They use I reckon.
I reckon
Yeah,
the British one.
yeah, I reckon. Very often this. I reckon it must be that guy whom I'm expecting for the last 3 years. What
Oh
happened
my
to
God.
mate? Did you get lost? No, sir.
Reckon.
I went to the wrong train. You know.
So it's the same meaning of I bet.
I believe. I bet. I reckon they're almost similar kinds of expressions. Remember, Monica, if you like to be like a British English speaker, you must follow their words, their expression, how they use. British never uses American words. They don't say uh, rubbish. Okay, we say trash. But we also
Okay.
use rubbish in a bad meaning. Oh, what a rubbish movie. That's very bad quality movie. Or trash
All
movie, you
right.
can say, yeah. All right, so let's move on. So if you want to make negative and with interrogative together, how can I do that? Like I'm not doing the job.
Um, like also uh, with I'm not okay. So it would be like are you not having or are you not are you are oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's fine. That is the rule. So bring the helping verb now. Simply, are you not, or am I
Are
not,
you are
or is she
yeah
not? Okay,
are you not like doing your work right now?
that's right. This is my question to you, Monica. Are you not doing your job attentively? If the boss comes, what would happen? Okay, so this is a good pattern. Such you're using in negative interrogative together. So if you want to use WH question like what, why, when, how, which, bring those in front of this. Like why are you not doing the job? For example, yeah. Why are you not? I'm just writing. Okay. Amazing part is, Monica, can you see? I'm scrolling down. Stative verbs, human state. As a humans, we've got many stative verbs.
I cannot see that. Where is it?
I have scrolled it down. Look at that. Scroll down, please. Eh?
I can see the simple, then continuous progressive, and then the perfect.
No, not in the screen, the comment section.
Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay, static verse. All right.
Okay, so stative verbs are those verbs that is related to the human state, like believe, dislike, like, know, feel, recognize, prefer, remember, love, think, suppose, understand, want, wish. Generally, we never use ing except two places. I'm feeling unwell. Okay, we very often use it.
So static verse is like feelings, like
Yeah, feeling
uh,
is a state, human state. Thinking, believing, disliking, knowing. We don't say it. I'm knowing you. I know you. Okay,
Okay.
we don't say that I'm believing it. No, but we use I'm thinking, I'm feeling. These two. Remember that in spoken English, we can use these two stative verbs. That's acceptable. But in another cases, we never ever use it. We have to be careful. So instead of using stative verb, we use simple present or present indefinite. I think you are not doing your work correctly, for example. Or I believe that, oh, everyone is trying so hard to overcome the grammar. Sometimes they can't. Okay? We don't say, I'm remembering you. I remember you from my last class, for example.
Okay.
So make few sentences with these words. I'm going to copy and paste later to our subscriber chat group so that you know, and maybe you can practice and make more sentences.
Um, so
Go on.
I remember that you, but in the, I'm confused, teacher. But in which stative? I mean, in the present.
Present continuous. Remember, we do not use present continuous, that are stative verbs.
Oh, so we don't use it with the ing. Okay.
So we have to use
So
without the ing. Except I
yes.
say to use feeling, thinking. Very often we use it in conversational English.
Okay. So maybe like uh
Hmm.
oh my gosh, I remember you were cheated. No, no, it's not correct because
It is.
I'm
It's
using ing.
no. I remember is fine. Remember is stative verb.
So is it correct if I say like I remember you were cheating on me last year?
Yes. Who is that guy? Tell me the name.
That's just it's just an
Yeah,
example.
that's correct.
No.
I remember. Remember is stative verb. So there are other senses verb like appear, look, seem, smell, sound, taste, agree, belong, disagree, need, owe, on, possess. Okay, well done. You have given
Okay.
very good examples, but you are trying to give always amazing examples. Another one. Give me another examples, please, Monica.
Um. So I love uh, I love eating Chinese food.
That's good. Me too. Likewise.
All right.
That's great. So these are some of the stative verbs. There are a few more verbs as well. I'm going to copy and paste it to the subscriber chat later. Okay, we don't have much time
Okay.
because I'm trying to
All
finish
right.
quickly. So what happens in sometimes, uh, we what should I say? Use present continuous to talk about something happening on specific time, like at 8 o'clock we take dinner. You can say that is correct, or you can say at 8 o'clock we are taking dinner as well. So both are correct in broader aspect, but generally when it is a repetitive action we use present simple or present indefinite. But also you can use sometimes in present continuous, like at 8 o'clock we are having our dinner together. But that is
So can I like say like so on January 1st we're gonna party?
yes, well done, high five for you, two high five.
All right. Oh my gosh, teacher, I'm so sorry. My brain is not working well today.
No, no, your brain is all as well, don't worry. And also when something is temporary we can use also present continuous. For example, Michael is in university, he's studying computer science. Okay, and you know that already. I'm uh, going to visit New York next month, so it is a future plan, so it is always okay to use present continuous instead of future simple.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Thank you very much to you as well, because you are here. Otherwise, I would to go on with soliloquy dialogue.
Oh my gosh, teacher. Just half of me I is here.
Okay. Also, another amazing, use of the present continuous, that when something is happening uh, again and again, or changing, growing, or developing. So let me give you example. Then you have to make sentence like, the children are growing so fast. Okay. The climate is changing rapidly. The COVID, variant is changing rapidly. For example. Okay. Your English is improving in a very amazing way, Monica. Another
Oh my gosh.
another good example. Okay. Um,
Okay.
so it is always raining in London, for example. They're always fighting each other because they hate each other, for example. Okay. Mm. Like Monica
Okay.
is so hilarious, she's always laughing in my class. You
All
see,
right. Gotcha.
when something is happening. So give at least two examples. So we don't have much time though.
So I'm enjoying your class, teacher.
Very good. That is what you want to do.
Oh my gosh. So uh,
Mhm.
oh, um, can I say like I'm eating what I'm having a class?
Yes, you can use two continuous form at the same time, but you have to remember use while.
Why? Okay.
Oh,
So when we use like two continuous verbs, we need to use between them the while.
yes, when two actions are happening in the same time, we use while, and we use when only one action is taking place.
So I'm eating
Hmm?
while I'm attending a class.
Very good.
All right.
Okay. I'm telling jokes while I'm having conversation with you.
All right.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm drinking water while I'm watching the television, like that. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I'm listening to the conversation while I'm also watching on the screen, but my ear is there. Yeah.
Okay.
So we use while in this case. This is very good example, and this is one of the common mistakes of our, learners do. They don't know how to use while. You brought very good examples, Monica. Thanks to you.
Thanks, teacher.
Okay, so more or less we have discussed present continuous, and also we got the concept about the future continuous as past continuous. So if you understand one continuous form, then it is easier to understand the other tenses like future or past. We have to just change the verb, like the present verb should be past, then it becomes past continuous, and when the present verb we change into future, like will be, shall be, and it will be future continuous, like I shall be going there. Hey, I'll be watching you. I'll be watching
All
you,
right.
like this.
So shall be and will be the same meaning. All right.
Yeah. Okay, and was, going, were going, similar meaning. All right,
Okay,
Monica, we
teacher.
have got 20 seconds. Thank you very much for joining. I'm going to
Thank you,
share the
teacher.
stative verbs. That is important for all of you to know. My suggestion would be make one sentences as a practice. Maybe I can ask you next lesson.
Okay, thank you,
So
teacher.
take care. Thank you very much, guys. See you later.